So, I've been made aware that there is a little bit of corrosion here. Looks like there was, let me get back down there. Looks like there was a weld there and maybe a plate. It's pretty well gone. So, I need to clean all that out. And we're either going to have to replace that, or alternatively, right, like there's the limber hole. I think that if I just clean it up and make it all smooth and everything, I don't think it's actually necessary because there's a plate. Let's bring this over here. Let's pop this out. Let's take this part off. So I'm pretty sure this plate here is the other side of that. Right, because there's the holes. There's the limber holes. So this plate is the back side of that. So still looks fairly good here. I guess I could, you know, like eventually I want to needle gun all this and get it all cleaned up. I got to work on one piece at a time though, one spot at a time. So for now, I'm just going to try and grind that out where all that other stuff is there and just smooth it out, and then I'll talk to somebody. But my thing is like this piece is welded in right here, and if I remove that other piece, if I weld another piece in there, it's just going to do the same thing. So my idea is to just clean out that other side and get back down here and just clean it out so it's all smooth and flush and looks good. And then I think it'll just be fine, right? Like it's attached on the other side. So if I put the piece back in there, what it's going to do is it's going to trap moisture in between those two pieces again, and it's going to rust out. just like it did already. So realistically for me, either both sides need to come out and a larger piece needs to be put on one side and welded in, or it's just fine the way it is. And my thought is that if at some point I see any cracking or anything on the other side, that's what I'll do. But for now, I think it's going to be fine the way it is. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, everyone. This is what that hole looks like now. It's looking, I think, a lot better. I obviously have more work to do there, but it's 5 o'clock now, and I need to get going home. So this is something we will tackle the next time I'm out here. Okay. It's sometime Wednesday afternoon, and I'm taking deep breaths. This is going on right now. Deep breaths. So that's a couple of holes in the bow, and another one right there, and about a half a dozen more over here. Oddly, they look kind of worse from the outside than they did from the inside, which is pretty impressive. I think if I had just not needle gun that area, they probably, I don't think the water would have broken through, but the needle gun sure as hell did. So I'm gonna go talk to Seamarine and see what we can do about that. Okay, I just had Jack from Certified Inspections out, and he gave me pretty good news. Not the best news, right? Like, the best news would be that there were no holes in the boat, but pretty good news, because they're just a couple of holes and they're small, and there's one spot that's not a hole yet, but we're gonna fix that too. So the next thing to do is talk to Seamarine and see where we go from here. Go ahead.
What did we do today? So today we took ultrasonic thickness readings of the old Greyhound. We looked at suspect spots where there'd seen some corrosion on the inside, as well as up forward here where some holes got punched in during this recent dry docking.
Yeah, and what was our limit on thickness? 0.09 or 0.94?
Yeah, so our nominal thickness, the as-built thickness, is 1/8 of an inch, which is 0.125. And 25% wastage, meaning you have 75% of it left, would be 0.094. So basically any number bigger than 0.094 is a good number. Anything lower than 0.094 is something that you really want to consider cropping out and replacing with new steel. So as you can see, you got a lot of good numbers here at the 120s. 1.6 is where it's starting to get a little thin. Obviously this would be a 0.
Obviously a 0.
Obviously a 0.
Well, hey, thank you so much, Jack, for coming out, and hopefully we can get this all patched up soon and get her back in the water.
Anytime, happy to help.
So that hole, and there's a weak spot right here as well. You can't read this one very well, unfortunately, but it was below, I think it was 0.83 originally, this one here. And then we've got 0.96, which is actually still good. 0.96 is okay. 0.94 was our cutoff. That's 25%. So you can see 0.69 here, and then 123, 113, 115, 120, 123. So good metal all up in here. 100 up here, so that's still pretty good. Got 102. Got 117. 118. 130 here, which is actually over. So that's over and above. And down here,
we've got a 99, which is still okay, but then we had a 91 and a 086 down here. So,